Outdoors Delmarva covers everything outdoors,
including real hunting and fishing situations involving wildlife.
We do our best each week to bring you tasteful content,
but viewer discretion is advised.
Now enjoy the show.
Our First Responders special begins at Owen Station Sporting Clays for a scholarship fund benefit.
We'll then head out on the water with the Ocean City Fire Department.
We'll get a look at 4th of July on Delmarva through the eyes of Scorchy Talls.
And then it's off to Milton to rally together as a community.
The Outdoors Delmarva First Responders special starts right now.
Welcome to Outdoors Delmarva, the show that celebrates our communities, our cultures and traditions, and the places we call home. My name is Jason Lee.
And I'm Lauren Hitch.
Lauren, as we celebrate our country's independence, we're reminded of the phrase that not all heroes wear capes.
And not everyone who wears a cape is a hero.
What are you talking about?
Well, I saw you in the parking lot with a beach towel around your neck pretending like you were Superman.
Look, it actually was Batman, okay? It was just too hot to wear the mask.
You are ridiculous.
No, I am vengeance. I am justice. I am the knight. I am Batman.
This is what I have to work with every day.
This is Outdoors Delmarva, presented by Gateway Subaru. Higher standards. And now, here are Jason Lee and Lauren Hitch.
We support any endeavor to inspire the next generation to get outdoors.
So when we heard there was a clay shoot to benefit the Delaware State Troopers Association Scholarship Fund, we knew it would be a hit. We're here at Owen Station in Greenwood, and I'm here with the president of the Delaware State Troopers Association. Sean, you're really excited for today.
Oh, it's a wonderful day, wonderful weather for shooting.
Yes, and this is the inaugural.
Yes.
Talk about how this came to be.
It came to be because we had the event to raise money for our scholarship fund and to help kids going through school and get money for them. So hopefully with this event and other events like this, we could raise more money and give out more scholarships.
And talk about that scholarship a little bit. Who does it go to?
It goes to children of our state troopers.
Oh, that's neat. For when they go to college?
Yes.
That's really awesome.
All 4 years of college, we can get a scholarship from us. So it's only a certain number. You have to compete against each other. It's a rigorous process. So the people who get are the best of the best.
Coming out here today, you have over 100 people.
Yes, well over 100 and especially for an inaugural year, that's wonderful, wonderful event. So we have 50 stations, 100 targets in total. You go around to each station and shoot, and you keep score at the station. At the end, we have top winners who come in and they get prizes. It's for everyone, for the whole family. We have troopers out here, retired troopers from New Jersey. We have people from the community, and that's one of the best things about this event is we're bringing troopers in and seeing the community, and they're coming together for a great event.
Richie, from New Jersey, you came all the way here to shoot today.
Yeah.
How did you find out about this?
My dad just told me about it.
You and your dad ever in competition when you're shooting clays together?
No.
No.
Like, if I do better, I would point it out, but that's not my goal. I just want to shoot good.
And how did you, this is your first time here at Owen Station. Yeah. What did you think of it?
I liked it.
What was your favorite? Like, it's kind of like when they come out from both sides or when they roll one on the ground. What's your favorite?
I gotta say the doubles.
The doubles?
I did pretty good on the doubles.
Good job.
Favorite part is just bringing all the troopers together and bringing the community involved in our events. That's the best part of it. So yeah, just having the troopers together and having all of us from up and down the state being together, it's a wonderful thing.
The DSTA has their annual golf tournament coming up in October, and more information can be found at delawaretroopers.org.
We continue our salute to first responders when Outdoors Delmarva returns.
Happy Independence Day from all of us at Outdoors Delmarva. Presented by Gateway Subaru. Higher standards.
Whenever someone says, hey, you guys want to go out on a boat? The answer is an immediate yes.
And it's an even louder yes when the ones asking are Ocean City Firefighters.
Ryan, there are so many people that come in and out of Ocean City every year, especially during the summertime. How do you guys keep it all together?
So one of the unique things about Ocean City is not only do we have our day-to-day calls for service on the island, but we also are surrounded by water. So we have to be prepared to handle any sort of emergency, not maybe just by boat, but we are partners with our Maryland State Police to be able to do hoisting should someone be out on the marsh, our duck hunters, our kayakers. So there's so many different things to do in Ocean City for so many different people that as first responders, we have to be able to figure out what tools we're going to use in our toolbox, whether it be a rescue, a ladder truck, a boat, Maryland State Police Aviation, to be able to solve those problems that we're faced with every day.
Talking about the tools and the boat being one of those, which is behind us, that's a very unique tool for Ocean City versus other fire departments on the Delmarva Peninsula.
Yeah, so Ocean City, we have multiple boats. We have Boat 1 and Boat 2. Boat 1 is our larger boat that we can use offshore. Our smaller boat is one that we use for the inland bays, for the marsh when the tide's out, that we might have to get to places like to get a kayak or something like that. So we're using these resources to really help the community, but it's finding those right tools. The boat can put out fires. It has a pump on it. It can treat medical patients. And not only do we have to have skilled boat operators, individuals who are trained to maneuver the boat during the day, during night, during inclement weather, but all of our providers actually train on the boat to be familiar with, if you have to treat a patient, this is where you're going to do it. And so that we all fit that piece of the puzzle to make it work. You were telling me that you've got a lot of different titles as part of the fire company itself. So it sounds like there's a lot of cross genres that get implemented on each firefighter. Yeah, so in Ocean City, we have different avenues that you can take. We have not only our drivers of our fire trucks, but we have our EMT basics, we have our paramedic levels, we have our boat operators, we have boat crew members. We also have water rescue team members. So if there's an active water rescue, these are the individuals who train closely with our beach patrol to have that skill. We have a bomb squad as well. So we have different levels. And then not only from the technical and the rope and the confined space things, but we also have the administrative side of like quality assurance and making sure we're delivering the right care to people.
When it comes to the next generation of firefighters, especially right here in Ocean City, there's a lot of opportunities for someone to get involved. What are you seeing as far as that goes?
I feel like recruitment retention is really one of the things that we're finding that we're having to change how we do it. And we've had fire campers that have started since they were younger, and now they're 14 to reach our cadet age. And we're really trying to groom that next generation for public service. There are so many options that folks can take out there. There's been a big push for college education, but really being a firefighter paramedic is more of the technical route. And we're trying to teach younger minds and generations in a controlled environment through fire camp the skills, the teamwork, the leadership that they can have by being a firefighter EMT.
What would you say to someone who's thinking that maybe this might be the career for them, maybe it's not, but they're kind of on the fence about, which way they want to go?
If you're on the fence, if you're thinking, hey, maybe I want to be a firefighter, maybe I want to be an EMT, maybe I don't know if this is for me, get up with the Ocean City Fire Department. No matter where you live, we can put you in touch with your local fire department to kind of break that ice for you. We welcome people to come to Ocean City and do ride-alongs through our training division. So you can call and say, hey, I want to come do a ride-along. If our schedules allow it through operations, we'll put you on a fire truck, we'll put you on an ambulance, and you can run calls right next to us, see what we do, and see if it's for you.
If you've ever been to Ocean City during the peak of the summer, you know the demand placed on first responders is incredibly high. So when you see them out and about, be sure to say thanks.
The Outdoors Delmarva First Responder Special. We'll be right back.
Happy Independence Day from all of us at Outdoors Delmarva. Presented by Gateway Subaru. Higher standards.
Even though this is our First Responder Special, we still have freedom to celebrate.
And who better to light the fuse on that party than the one and only Scorchy Taws?
Honoring the life and legacy of Scorchy Taws, thanks to Shorts Marine in Long Neck, Delaware. Shorts Marine, everything but the water.
Thursday is the 4th of July. The question before the House is fishing one of your favorite Independence Day pastimes? If so, stay with us for a few minutes for some musings from our mental tackle box of the past. For example, no matter what the purists say, the number one reason for going fishing is to catch fish. It also puts all of us on an even keel. Neither brains, brawn, goodwill, moxie, spunk, heart, faith, hope, and charity are going to make any difference if the fish aren't biting. And it's a sport where the beginner has as much chance of catching the big one as the grizzled veteran. Fishing is a sport in which sex, age, color, creed, social standing, financial status, or any other categories that come to mind matter not in the final outcome. It's a great sport. You don't get booed, you don't get taken out if you make a mistake, and you can play it as long as you live. Going fishing holds great anticipation for success. We don't know of any fisherman who anticipates failure when preparing to go fishing. Anticipation is a key to the enjoyment of fishing. It is what we expect rather than what we achieve that keeps us returning. The anticipation of such a pleasure outweighs any possible disappointments. Fishing is so simple. You share and trade memories with friends and even total strangers. Fishing creates those memories, memories like fine wine that improve with age. And it lets you savor the sun, the sea, the unpolluted air, and the pleasure of each moment. For Independence Day, or any day for that matter, it just doesn't get any better than that. Scorchy wandering our Delmarva land for WBOC News.
Remembering Scorchy Taws is sponsored by Shorts Marine. Online at shortsmarine.com.
Did you know that there have been 27 versions of the American flag?
Did you know that the current design we know today was submitted in a contest by a 17-year-old high school student from Ohio?
And did you know that a 2-inch by 5-inch section of the original Fort McHenry flag that inspired the Star-Spangled Banner sold at auction in 2011 for $38,000?
Now you do.
Did You Know is sponsored by North Bay Marina. Happy birthday, America. Outdoors Delmarva will be right back. Happy Independence Day from all of us at Outdoors Delmarva. Presented by Gateway Subaru. Higher standards.
One of the best things about living on Delmarva is that the community knows how to come together for a good reason.
And what better reason to come together than the rally for our first responders in Milton?
I'm here with Kyle. She's leading the charge here today at the rally for the first responders. This is the 4th year.
Yes.
Talk about how it got started.
It got started 4 years ago when Corporal Keith T. Cook was murdered, and we were trying to find a venue to have a fundraiser for his family. This place, Hudson Fields, was booked, so we decided we should have a big, huge fundraiser each and every year to celebrate our first responders, give thanks, and help raise funds for all the nonprofits that are all first responders. So that's how the rally for our first responders started. And we have year to date raised over $254,000.
That's amazing. And so this year we've got a lot of vendors out here, a lot of stuff for the kids. Talk about what's going on.
Oh, we have so much today. So I donate 100% of my time to make all of this happen. So I went over and beyond from the years past. So we have a car show, we have over 30 vendors, we have food trucks, we have dessert trucks, we have adult beverages, we have a petting zoo, we have pony rides, we have a huge kid zone. We have a 50-50, an online silent auction it's already over $9,000. It ends today at 4 p.m. Oh my gosh, we have
tons of fire trucks. I mean,
we have fire, we have police, we have vehicles, we have tow trucks, we have every single thing that you could possibly think of for everybody in your family.
Right. And it's all going to a good cause.
All good cause. So it all goes to our first responders.
And talk about DJ Daniel. We just had a special little award and presentation. Talk about him a little bit for those that may not have been watching on TV.
Exactly. So DJ Daniel, he is a 13-year-old little boy who unfortunately has brain cancer, but his biggest dream was to be a police officer. And so Danny Willis from the Republican GOP party invited him to come, and he's here. And he was just on stage, and he is being sworn in by many, many police agencies. It is unbelievable and probably a really wonderful memory that he'll always have.
Oh, yeah. There's so many people out here already. You guys moved it from yesterday. It was supposed to rain.
Oh, my God.
And now the sun is out. It's the most gorgeous Sunday ever.
Yesterday would have been a disaster. So, yeah, we canceled that on Thursday morning. It gave us some time to recoup and get it back together. Thank goodness that we did. So today is a perfect day to come out and support your first responders.
And for next year, for those that are watching this, it's always in June?
So actually it's May 30th.
Okay.
And the rain date is May 31st.
Nice.
So we always have to have a rain date.
So right at the end of May.
Yes, it's always the end of May. It's always the weekend after Memorial Day weekend.
Great. And how can people stay in contact with you guys? Facebook page?
So we have our Facebook page is Rally for Our First Responders, and also I have a website called Schaeffer Foundation. That's SHAFFER Foundation.com, and you can find all the latest things. We will start showing check presentations and whatnot, and you'll be able to see all that on the Facebook page as well as on our website.
The announcement for the total amount raised at this year's rally will be announced Tuesday, July 15th on Coast Life, which airs at 4 o'clock on Coast TV.
We'll check out some viewer photos when Outdoors Delmarva returns.
You're watching Outdoors Delmarva with Jason Lee and Lauren Hitch. Presented by Gateway Subaru. Higher standards.
It's time to flip through the photo album and take a look at your latest pictures.
Thanks to our friends at North Bay Marina.
This could have been a picture from last weekend, but it was sent in by Lori Anthony of Houston on June 18th. We're always impressed whenever someone is able to capture lightning bolts.
The heat does produce some intense storms, but that also means we get cool rainbows, like this double from Billy Jo Lagana from her Dorchester County home.
And if one double rainbow is good, more must be better, like this pair sent in by Michael Marcellus of Dover.
How about some pictures from cooler days, Jason? Like this one from Mark Schroeder of a successful Veterans Day waterfowl hunt in Saxis.
I like where you're at, Lauren, so how about this one from Adam Sultanfuss of waterfowl season opening day on Tillman Island?
And Diallo Sessoms of Salisbury had a back porch visitor. And Jason, don't you dare say, who?
Outdoors Delmarva viewer pictures are sponsored by North Bay Marina.
That'll do it for us this week. We're glad that you joined us in saluting our first responders.
Keep sending in those wonderful viewer photos. You can do that by going to outdoorsdelmarva.com and clicking the banner at the top of the page, or scan the QR code in the bottom corner of your screen.
We hope you have a wonderful and safe Independence Day weekend, and we hope to see you right back here again next week. But until then, my name is Jason Lee.
And I'm Lauren Hitch, and we hope to see you
Outdoors Delmarva.
You've been watching Outdoors Delmarva, a Draper Media production, which is proudly presented by Gateway Subaru. Higher standards. Sponsored by Shorts Marine, everything but the water. By Bell Creek Equipment. For farm, home, or fun, Bell Creek is #1. By Range Time, time well spent. And by Hunter Emery State Farm, your good neighbor in the outdoors.